charcuterie.
A good charcuterie.
Yeah.
Sergio has you covered. This is a 6-piece set. You're going to get 2 different salamis, 2 different cheeses,
Oh, yeah.
some red pepper jelly jam, that is my absolute favorite, and a box of crackers, all for under $50. And this is not just any salami, any cheese. These are premium, artisan, beautiful flavors, and all paired together perfectly. It's going to come all together. So whether this is for you to be entertaining or whether this is a gift, it's a fantastic gift. Free shipping and handling. Sergio Bucarelli is here with us.
Hello, thank you so much.
See
It's so great to be here. You know me, I always get excited when we do the charcuterie thing.
Oh, me too.
Because it's like how I like to eat. It's just the way I love to do it.
Yes.
Actually, when we did this with Julia, Rick Roman came out and I said, see, this is just the power of charcuterie. Everybody just kind of jumps in and just grabs a little salami, a little cheese, a little cracker. But we curated some of the finest meat, cheese, and snack artisans in the United States, and we put them together in this kit. That's why I think you're going to love this here at QVC, because you're going to order it, you're going to get a box, and you're going to get all of this delicious food. And if you will, just let me walk you through what we get, because it truly is all about the flavor profiles. So you're going to get 2 salamis from a brand called Giorgio's, and actually Giorgio's gets a lot of their ingredients from outside of Lake Como. So if you want to talk about an authentic Italian salami, this is about as authentic as it gets. The first one is a finocchiona, which is a Tuscan salami, and it's kind of got that little bit of a fennel flavor profile to it. Yeah, it's just the way salami's done in Tuscany. And then, like I say, Rick's favorite, this is the sopressata. So if you like that kind of a little bit of heat, just barely, but enough to give it a little bit of zip, this is a salami that's going to be for you. That's your 2 meats.
Okay.
Then we have 2 cheeses from a brand called Hunter's Reserve.
Okay.
Sharp cheddar cheese, which you saw me cutting into, creamy, goes perfect with those 2 salamis. This is an all-woman-owned brand out of Wisconsin. We all know Wisconsin knows their cheddar cheese, right? And all of their cheeses for that matter. And then you've got, I'm not even going to cut into this one. I just want to show you the top. This is what a smoked Swiss looks like.
That's my favorite.
Isn't it
last time we presented this, I love Swiss.
It's like everybody's favorite.
It is so good. The smoked Swiss, it's worth this price just for that.
I couldn't agree with you more. Then you have to have a solid base, right? So these crisps, these olive oil and say-gris sourdough bites, just when you look at that close up, look at all of that sea salt. Olive oil and say-gris. Say-gris is just a fancy way of saying sea salt. Look at those big, beautiful chunks of sea salt. And by the way, this isn't going to just crumble on you. That is a cracker with a beautiful snap. So everything has to have a solid base. And what I like to say is worth the price of admission alone. The official #1 seller of red pepper jelly in the United States of America.
I love red pepper
We were so
jelly.
lucky when we were able to get this in our charcuterie kit. Cooked down with a little bit of cane sugar, really, really slow, for a red pepper jelly experience that's truly going to knock your socks off from Braswell's. You get the jam, you get the crackers, you get the Swiss, you get the cheddar, you get the sopressata, you get the finocchiona. It's all the food you need for charcuterie, right?
Everything that you need. Okay. 2 things.
Please.
I'm going to try just, because I want you to see. All right. I don't usually do a lot of spice.
Okay.
So I was like, let me try just this one,
this
which
is
I've
perfect.
tried before, and it's not overly spicy.
Yeah.
While I do that, for anyone who's never tried red pepper jelly, explain the flavors, because it's one of my favorites.
It's the perfect balance between kind of savory, because it's that veg, and sweetness, because it's cooked down with a little bit of cane sugar. So if you like sweet things, red pepper jelly is really good, because you can't really put, like, let's say sometimes we do the fig jam or we do the apricot. You can't really do that on every single food. But with a red pepper jelly, this is going to go with cheeses. This is going to go with meats. It's not necessarily fruity, but it has that sugar, so it's got that beautiful balance of sweet with that red pepper, which red pepper also has that natural sweetness. I'm telling you guys, this is worth the price of admission alone. I put this on so many different foods, my Anderson seafood, my Restelli's burgers. I slather a lot of things with my red pepper jelly.
I do too.
When you talk about it with the charcuterie kit, it goes perfect with these creamy cheeses.
It really does.
That's
update on
please,
this one.
Please.
Not overly spicy. So I feel it just a little bit of heat in the back of my tongue. But that's it. You're not really worrying too much. So if you're not someone who likes heat, there's a little bit, but it's anything crazy, right? I would be not able to really speak because I don't really do spice very well. So
no, for sure. The sopressata, which is what you're talking about right there, you could see that red. It's just a little bit of that kind of chili flake. But the sopressata is a meat that it's known for its savoriness, and it truly is the Italian favorite. Well, I mean, Both salamis really are. But the sopressata is really good because it adds that little bit of zip. When you mix it with the creamy cheese, it kind of does something to your palate where it says, oh gosh, I love the creaminess of the cheddar, but I also love how you're adding that meaty kind of little bit of heat to it, and then you add the red pepper jelly to it.
I know.
It's
and then
truly
a little bit of
beautifully
that sugar.
balanced. Yeah.
Or I'm just thinking, I love grapes on my charcuterie, right? Add a little bite of grape in there to kind of pepper down any of that kind of like spiciness, which isn't too bad at all.
For sure.
You have everything that you need, and this gives you the base. So then maybe you just want to go to the farmer's market, grab some fruits, grab some veg, and you have a full charcuterie board ready to go with everything.
That's exactly right. I think what we tried to do is we tried to get the best meat, cheese, and snack artisans. We put them in a kit, right? So you do have the two salamis, the finocchiona. If you want to taste that, this one, it truly is a Tuscan salami. Finocchia is just kind of has that little bit of a fennel flavor profile. That salami right there is a true Tuscan salami.
Oh, is that good?
Isn't that really packed with flavor?
So much flavor, and flavor that sort of melds as you chew it.
Yeah.
And then you also are getting like such a different combination from the second salami. I can just imagine this. I'm actually going to steal a little smoked Swiss with this one because the combination of that creaminess and that little bit of fennel.
Truly. That's what I love about this. There's so many different options, combinations, right? You could do the Swiss with the finocchiona. You could do the Swiss with the sopressata, right? This is a kit that you're going to get this home. You're going to break this out outside, hanging out, or friends and family are coming over, just kind of like we did before, like we're doing right now. Pickies, but I tried to give you the best Italian salamis that we could, right, in the finocchiona, in the sopressata, two cheeses that I go crazy for out of Wisconsin, that sharp cheddar, the smoked Swiss. I mean, when you're smoking it with those kinds of lines on there, you know you're going to get a really good smoked Swiss.
So good.
The olive oil and say sourdough bites, you have to have a good, solid crisp, right? This is a flavor profile that's reminiscent of the Mediterranean. You get that olive oil, you get the sea salt, and then, again, the number one seller of red pepper jelly. I will. I'm gonna go for it. Check this out right here, and it just balances everything together.
Gosh.
Nothing like a really good red pepper jelly. Maybe on some of your bagels that you'll get from this goes with everything. Some cream cheese, right? It truly does.
All right, I'm going for it.
Go for it.
The whole bite.
Go for it. Buon appetito. Yeah, go for it. Little.
So good.
Right? The crisp on that cracker, too. It's not a normal, like, get dry in your mouth cracker. It's got some good crisp, I know.
This cheddar, it even holds up with the red pepper jelly, so I'm kind of tasting the sweetness of that red pepper jelly, and then I'm still getting a little bit of that sharpness of the cheddar, and then the crisp of the cracker and the salt.
Love it.
It just merges all together beautifully.
It's so good.
You are getting this home for under $50. Here's everything that's coming to you. So you're going to really be getting true, authentic artisan from around the country. Around the country, around the world?
Around the country, but you know what? The ingredients come from all over, so that's where we pride ourselves in. Yeah, good old American brands, but with ingredients that are truly in the salamis anyway. You're going to get those ingredients from overseas.
From Lake Como.
Yeah.
That's amazing.
I know, right?
So make sure you check out. This is a fantastic opportunity to have this on hand. Have this for yourself and your partner, or have this when you have a whole group over, or give this as a gift, because no one is not going to love this amazing collection of charcuterie. You get 6 pieces, the 2 salamis, the 2 cheeses, the crackers, and that amazing red pepper jelly.
Truly.
Which is so good. And I love red pepper jelly, but I haven't had one like that.
Oh, that is the best. You're going to get this kit, and it's truly going to make you, your family, and your friends really happy because it's everything you're going to need. You're almost going to say to yourself, when can I get that kit again? Because I need all of these food. I need all these food flavor profiles.
And what about shelf life?
Shelf life is up to a year, so this is all shelf stable. Not getting